TV, and surprise, I'm the new mom here as a part of this awesome channel with Jessica, Brittany, Cheryl, Heidi, and Melissa. I am so excited and honored to have been chosen to join these fine ladies on just mommyhood journey in general. So we are just jumping right in. Mondays are my days, and I'm super excited today to be just hopping in head first. So here I am, take me as it is. And we are doing the 5 things I would tell my pregnant self tag, since of course Mother's Day is this weekend, so we're kind of going with the whole mommy theme going on here. And plus it's Mom Talk TV, come on now. So I kind of have written down, and I'm going to talk about the 5 things that I would definitely want to tell my pregnant self. Like if I was going back to myself 9 months pregnant, and I guess because I have 2 kids, I have a daughter and a son. My daughter is 2 years old and my son is 3 months old now. And so I kind of I'm kind of coming from this as a mom of 2 now, but also if I were to be a new mom, what would I want to share with those out there? So number 1 is definitely be kind to yourself. I want you to know that there's going to be days that your home, your relationships, even like yourself, they just might suffer a little bit, and this just comes with after baby, because you are focused on baby at this time. So always do the best to nurture those relationships or your appearance or your home and things like that, but know that things may seem a little rough at the moment, but it's not going to stay that way, and there's going to be some hardships here and there. You know, you might have friends that say, hey, I never see from you anymore, I never hear from you anymore, and it might be hard for them to understand. So just know that those are going to happen. Those are bumps in the roads, but it's a season, and don't get down on yourself about it. If the house is a complete wreck, know that that's okay. I know, like, for me, it was really hard because I am such a perfectionist that it was really hard for me to let some of those things go. It still is hard for me to let some of those things go, to just understand that it's okay if the dishes don't get done exactly at noon every single day, that it's all right. Baby and nurturing my relationship with my baby is first and foremost to be doing. So number 2 is I definitely recommend stop reading the comment sections of the parenting website posts on different platforms like Facebook, etc. Find support in your community, your friends, and your spouse, and all that good stuff. Social media is filled with everybody having an opinion, and those opinions are great. I mean, you're even here right now, which is awesome, and it's finding those positive information. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot of negative to say. Instead of sharing their journey, they tend to just come at a crazy pace, and it's understandable. I mean, parenting, mothering, all the different aspects that come with that is definitely a very touchy subject. It's a very passionate subject, so everybody wants to put out there what they think is best, and they want people to follow it because they feel for some reason that if, you know, the next person isn't doing exactly what they're doing, it's harming whatever child that person has. It's not. I mean, as long as it's healthy for you and your family, just go with it. And like I said, just kind of ignore the rest of it. Take it with a grain of salt. Find the positives. Keep the people who are in turmoil in their turmoil. Don't drag them into your peace. Keep your peace about you. Protect that. That's very, very, I think, sacred. And when we as new moms go out there and we see, oh gosh, like she's doing it this way, or she's saying that I'm horrible if I'm not doing this as a mother, that I'm a bad mom if I don't do this. Don't look at that stuff. Look at the women that are there to support you and want to help you with whatever decisions you decide to make as a mom, and understand that it's okay. So number 3, take the help. Take it. Anybody who offers to help you, don't be like the bigger person in the situation. This is what I do a lot, and I say, no, I'm fine, I'm good, because I want to put on this like mask and this facade that I'm this amazing mom that is able to handle these kids and whisk through life and do this all, and that's not always the case. There's most days I'm falling to pieces, guys. I'm yelling at my toddler. I'm just like, because the water is boiling over and the phone's ringing off the hook, and I just am like, I just need a nap. I just want a nap, and I'm taking out all my aggression on, unfortunately, everybody that I love, and that's the sad part. So take the help. If somebody offers it to you, take it, especially what you're comfortable with, and accept it, because that also helps cultivate those relationships we were talking about earlier that kind of go to the wayside a little bit. If a friend who misses you offers to come over and help with baby, have them come over, or, you know, figure that out, because that way you can have a moment with your friend and you also get a little bit of peace and help for yourself too, and it helps with your relationship with your husband or your spouse, whomever that may be, and also your kids, because now you have all that frustration, you're able to take it off your shoulders for 5 minutes, and sometimes that's all we need as moms. So number 4, know that there will be days when you feel like putting every bit of effort into your appearance, and then there's going to be those days where you just are not so much. Again, be as gentle with yourself as you possibly can. Take some time to like go get a haircut, get some new makeup, those kind of things. So on those days when the kids are screaming, the water is boiling over, you're ready to blow, and the 12th telemarketer just called your phone and you're ready to take out your life's aggression on that person, you have those things to fall back on that you can have to help boost that little bit of confidence that you might need that day. So take some time for yourself. I know it sounds really obvious, but trust me, once you get in, you go from like pregnant self to child, and it's just amazing how fast your day goes, and sometimes you forget to put a little bit of effort for you so that way you feel good about yourself, and that's okay. You can take those times. So like I said, go get a haircut, get some new makeup, whatever it may be, but also be gentle with yourself and understanding that there's going to be those days when you don't even get a lick of makeup on you, and that's okay. You're still absolutely beautiful. Just remember that. So number 5 is, and this is a big one for me, oh my goodness, you do not need to have every new baby product on the market. Your baby is fine. I mean, research what works best for you and your family or your baby, and yeah, try out a few different things here and there, but don't think just because your baby is crying and crazy in the middle of the night that you need to go switch your baby furniture because they're uncomfortable, or you need to switch your diet for how you're nursing, or if you're formula feeding that you have to immediately change your formula. You know, those things aren't necessarily needed. Don't panic. Don't go out to Dr. Google and go crazy. It's okay. Just take a deep breath and know that this is what they call the purple crying phase. If you don't know about purple crying, I definitely recommend looking it up or talking to your doctor. It's a newborn stage, and they cry, and it's okay. Console, love, and be with your kids and your baby, but also understand that you don't have to go nuts. You don't have to go buy the latest and greatest to help with this or help with that, or oh my gosh, they have colic, or oh my goodness, they must have this, or it must be the diet that I have. Again, this kind of goes back to being gentle on yourself, because I find if we panic a lot with that, we're not gentle on ourselves because we feel like we're doing something wrong for our baby. You're not. You're totally not. As long as you're loving your baby, doing the best for your baby, soothing your baby, and just trying to be as healthy as you can for your family, you're doing awesome, and that's the most important part. So those are just kind of the 5 things I wish I could have told myself, and they kind of all go back to circle of being kind to yourself most of all. And I know it's hard when we have this new little being in our lives that we want to just nurture and be there for 110%. We kind of forget about ourselves and being kind to the initial soul. But I've really noticed the whole saying of, you know, if mom ain't happy, nobody's happy is definitely true, because we take a lot of things, I think, as moms and women alike, to heart, and when our heart is full of those negative things, we tend to just spew those things out with our tongues, and we get snappy with our spouses, we get snappy with our kids, and we get, you know, frustrated with our friends and just life in general. So I think it kind of just all goes back to that. So hopefully that helps somebody out there, and hopefully I'm the positive part of of trying to find ideas for baby out there and helping yourself. So again, just thank you so much for tuning into Mom Talk TV here. My name's Crystal again, and I'm really glad to meet you guys and get to be a part of this great channel. Be sure to subscribe and check out the description box below for everybody's information, and definitely stay tuned all week long as the other ladies are going to give their tag as well. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I hope you have a great one and enjoy. Thanks for staying tuned to Mom Talk TV. We'll see you guys later.